Your preps are going to make you a target. So does that mean we shouldn't prep? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, Titan Preparedness, welcome back to the channel. One thing I always find interesting, whether it be in my comment section or other people's comment section, is the discussion around becoming a target during SHTF. Now, it is true that if you have stocks, if you have supplies, if you have ammo, if you have guns, if you have your house lit up like the Eiffel Tower, you are going to be a target. Somebody's going to see that you're the only person around them getting fat during the apocalypse while everyone else is starving to death, and they're going to say, we need to follow that guy because he's got food, because he's got water, because he's got supplies, and I want them. But that doesn't mean that we need to stop prepping. That doesn't mean that we shouldn't prep. You need to understand that even right now, while the world is still turning, even right now while we are in, albeit a little recession, but doing pretty good as a human civilization, you are being targeted every single day. Don't believe me? Think like a bad guy. It's not that hard to do, right? That is my job, is to think about how bad guys would attack the place that I work. How would they do it? Oh, they come in here, then they go to there, then they go to there, so we need to put guns here. Okay, so think like a bad guy out in the world. If you walk into a store, you see the guy leaning up next to the Coke machine, he's eyeballing you. Quickly. Oh, dude, that dude's 350 pounds, all muscle, built like Brock Lesnar. Nah, we ain't gonna mess with him, man. Nah, However, the next person behind you is a soy boy, latte drinking, whatever you want to call him, hipster. I bet we can take him. Yeah, let's take him. Let's take his keys. Let's take his wallet. Let's rob his car. Let's beat him up. Every person is targeting you. Now, they haven't acted upon those, but that don't mean they won't. So let's take that same idea and that same scenario and let's push it to an SHTF idea. Right, maybe the power's been out for a month, an EMP, a cyber attack, maybe it's, a Great Depression. There's three options you can have. The first option, not to become a target, is to take the idea of a lot of preppers here online and at the first sign of disaster, pack all your stuff up and run off into the woods where you're going to probably die. You can't be a target if you're dead. You can't be a target if no one can find you, but you're not going to survive very long out there anyway, so you can't be a target if you're dead. The second option is to hide. Hide in your basement, hide in your bunker, hide. Not see the sunlight, not go outside, not let your kids play outside, rely on nothing but your Mountain House meals and your MREs. I don't know where you're getting water from. Maybe you're pissing in a bucket and dehumidifying it, I don't know, or desalinating it. But you gotta hide, because if somebody sees you, you're gonna become a target. The third option is to live your life, but understand that bad shit happens. We have chickens, we have ducks, we have geese, we have turkeys. You ever been to a farm? It's not very quiet. So anybody that walks past my house can tell you, hey, that dude's got wild animals. Come SHTF, I can't put a muzzle on them. They're not going to be quiet. But while I have them, I'm going to use them. I'm going to eat their eggs, maybe end up eating one of them. But I'm not going to take them into my basement that I don't have and hide with them. I understand that bad things happen. I understand that bad people happen. I can prepare for the bad people while still living my life. That's what you need to do. Now, you can listen to a lot of these people and you can go hide in your bunker and hide in your basement and, never become a target. Or you can fight back. Guy strolls up on my property. Hey man, give me all your animals. Okay. But to get to them, you're going through a wall of bullets first. Guy comes up and says, hey man, I'd love to trade for your animals, and this is what I have. How about we wheel and deal? Okay. No bullets are fired. No shots are fired. I get something out of the deal. He gets something out of the deal. We shake hands, walk away. My kids can still play outside, albeit they're protected. My wife can still grow her garden, albeit she's protected. You will become a target. You will be targeted. Whether or not that person acts upon that decision, you can't control that. You can prepare for it, but you cannot control the actions of other people. You can stop the action before it even gets started, and you can stop the action during it, but you can't control their actions. And you need to understand that. How do you prepare for becoming a target? You stack the numbers against them. One person shows up at my door, I'm going to have 5 people on them. 5 people show up at my door, I'm going to have 15 people on them. There's power in numbers. And when you get a group of like-minded individuals together, and you say, hey, this is our Alamo, this is our homestead, this is what we're going to protect. We're going to protect all the kids, we're going to protect all the women, we're going to protect all the grandmas that are here. And we're going to grow food, we're going to grow property, we're going to live out our days during this new Great Depression here on this property, but we have to defend it. Okay. If you're not on board, there's the door. People are going to understand. Prepare to become a target. That's all I'm saying. Even now, you stop at a stoplight and you see that guy coming towards you. He's gonna try to carjack you. You can either sit there and whine and bitch and moan and complain about why did you go out today and why did you decide to go on this road, and oh, you should just give everything up to him, or maybe you can hide, or you can fight back. I know one way to stop a carjacker. It stops him pretty good. You can be prepared for that. You come up on that red light, you eyeballing him, he's eyeballing you, you go ahead and reach. You know his next action. You can't stop his action. You can't control his action, but you can prepare for it. You can sit here all day and say, you know what, I'll just decide not to prep because I don't want to be a target. It doesn't matter how much you prep. If we go into a Venezuela situation, if we go into a Lebanon situation, a Argentina situation now, people will kill you over the slightest things. They do it now. How many murders happen every single year? How many carjackings happen every single year? You don't think if the world turned bad that those numbers wouldn't skyrocket? And you can say, you know what, I'm not going to stock up rice and beans or Spam or anything because I don't want to show off. I don't want to add on to it. They're going to do it anyway. You see a man walking down the street with a can of corn and you ain't ate in him 6 months, you're probably going to take him out for that can of corn. You have to think like the attacker. If I was an attacker, which one would I attack? Would I attack the little old lady, or am I attacking Brock Lesnar? Chances are it's the little old lady. Chances are she's packing heat and ready to fight. So yes, preppers will be targeted during SHTF. But so will everyone else. You just have to be ready to be a target. Don't be a victim. There's a lot of victim mentality going on from some pages right now. That's how they were raised. Oh, woe is me. Why is this person being mean to me? Why is this person saying rude and hurtful things even though I started the fight? Be prepared to be a target. Don't become a victim. That's all I got for today. Agree, disagree. Let me know down below. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay strapped. T2 out.